Where is that?
What?
No, I'm just looking. I don't see my video that I'm live on. Oh, there we are. Okay. We do. We just got nobody there. Why ain't nobody there? Oh, that doesn't sound right. One just watching. That's just me watching. Why is there more people watching? There should be more, right? I don't know why there's no more. That's crazy. Where are you guys? Okay, slowly we're coming. Slowly. Okay, now let's get the members on. Okay, let's go help. Get the members on here. Make sure we get everybody on. Everybody on. I think this is a. Let's see. Make sure we got some members that are around to see all this. Amber, there she is. Boy, how nice. Thank you, Patricia. Amber, yes. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a quorum here as we start. Okay, YouTube has about 30, 40 people now. That's good. Well, I'm sure you're all for the holidays. I'm that too. I have to go exercise yet. But what I want to talk about today is really, I've been doing this, showing people about government programs. And it's really, the reason I'm doing it is to help people change their lives. I mean, there's so much to do in life. And I think there's a lot of fun things to do in life. And there's a lot of important things to do in life. And we all can do them. But what happens, I feel, is that people, well, I need money to do something. And they go to Google and they can't find money to do what they want to do. Okay, or get out of financial trouble. I need money to do that. And they go to Google and can't do that. And they can't find money to do that. So they stay in financial trouble, or they stay in jobs they hate, or they stay low income and don't have an opportunity to create more income when we live in a country that you can. Now, it takes work on your part. It's not going to be easy, but it can, and it can be. But we're all go about it the wrong way. I mean, I'm biased on this, so don't trust me wholly. You have to find out for yourself about this. But I saw it happen so many times, been studying this for 50 years, and what keeps me doing this for 50 years is to help people realize they could get so much more out of life. And if you get more out of life, you could grow better. We're all organic. We're like a flower. We're like a tree. We're like grass that is meant to grow, in our own way. But what happens is we don't grow our own way, and we feel frustrated because we're not using the best we have. We're not giving back to the world or our community or to life the best stuff we have inside of us because we don't know how to get there, how to get there. We have to follow all these experts that tell us what to do, and they're usually wrong for us. Or we don't know how to get the skills we need to do to create this. We don't know how to get out of debt so we can grow and leave all that stuff behind. And we have lots of opportunities to do that in this country, and the rich people figure that out. And that's right. I mean, the programs I'm showing you that are really for low-income people, like to pay utility bills, all the rich people, millionaires, are getting a hell of a lot more than any low-income person getting it. So that's what I'm trying to do, is show people what our society has for them to live a better life. And it's all there because what we have that people don't realize, and I didn't realize this, I thought you had to do everything yourself and everything. Yes, you have to, but you have to get to the point where you can do it for yourself. If you don't have the skills, you don't have if you have too much debt to even move and feed yourself or whatever, then you can't grow and whatever. And there's tools to help you do that. And we have 33% of our community, of our nation, of our country, where you live in America, 33% of everything in America is there to help you grow. Help you be better next year and to live a better life in 2025 than you've ever lived before. And these are programs that help you do this, but you can't find them in Google. So you have to stay out of Google. I mean, these are programs. This is what motivates me every day, because every day I know that I'll find somebody else that they'll tell me, hey, because of you, I was able to do this and start this business, or get a house for my mother, or get a new roof for my mother, or yeah, all these things to help yourself, help your family, and mainly help yourself to do what you always wanted to do. I mean, why does life have to be drudgery? It doesn't. But it takes work on your part to find out where these programs really are. And they're not in Google. You're going to Google trying to find stuff and that's not there. So give up on Google. If you need to change your life and do something important, do not go to Google. That's 2/3 of our economy that is into capitalism and only capitalism. And capitalism requires money. Now, the third of the society that I'm trying to teach people about is so you could play the capitalism game. You can't play the capitalism game without money. So why play it? It's like going in the casino and you have no money. Why play it? You can't. So if you're looking to improve your life, you have to use the part of society that helps the community. 33% of everything in our society helps people improve their life. That's right. They're helping you to improve their life. And they want to help you, but you don't know. You're calling the wrong person that they don't do that. So you have to learn that system. And you have to talk to people in that system to know that that's what they're there for. That's the only reason they're there for. And to make you a better life next year. Why? You have to start somewhere though. And starting doesn't mean going to Google. Starting doesn't mean just finding an application and filling out a form. That is not starting. That won't get you there. It may, but it'd take you 10 years probably to get that lucky. You have to find these organizations where you live that help people like you for anything, whether it's healthcare, whether it's housing, whether it's starting a business, whether it's getting a better job, whether it's paying your bills. There are thousands and thousands, even millions in the whole country that are just there to help you solve those problems. But you're using Google. They're not there. Please don't go to Google. You're just wasting your goddamn time. Unless you have money, then you could go to Google and solve all your problems with money, okay? But if you don't have money, you cannot go to Google. Please don't go to Google. You'll just go around in circles and you'll there weeks, months, years, and still not get anything. And you have to realize that there are organizations, there are people that get paid by the government, nonprofit organizations or whatever, to help you improve your life tomorrow. There are programs, if you don't have a college degree, that will give you $40,000 a year to train for a $100,000 a year job. That's right. You don't have to pay a university $40,000 a year to get a degree so you get a decent job. No. The government and nonprofit organizations will pay you to get that education and training and skills. Pay you 40 grand a year, even more. Wow, that's a decent job. I'm just going to school. So why give a university $40,000 a year when you could get that and go to and start that? And that's what you have to do. But it's not in Google. You have to get out of that. Like right now. Okay, if you go, I'll go to Find Help. Okay, now Find Help is a great place to start. Because everybody in Find Help, not Google, everybody in Find Help, I put in my zip code 22009, okay, and I want job training. Okay, now I got job training. Okay, 343 organizations that train you for high-paying skills for free, without a college degree, with a college degree, whatever. But now you have to learn how to use those 343 organizations. What most people do, like Google, they'll call 2 or 3 and they won't be for them. And everyone you call in Google will want your money, so you won't do anything with them. But here, nobody, no one here is going to ask you for money. No one. They're going to give you money. They're going to give you free services. That's all they do to help you grow. That's what we're organic. We got to grow every day. And you can do it till your life is over. Keep growing. We all get too old to grow. I don't know where that is. I'm 81 already, and I figure I got another 10 years or more. but it's all about the heart. You got to have the passion for it. You have to realize that you can do it. Realize that you do have help to help you do that. But it's not where you're looking now. So quit looking. I mean, insanity is doing the same thing that doesn't work. So get on a Google. That never worked for you. Never got free money just going in Google, right? So stop now. You can't do that. That's insanity. And go to the places in your community that want to help you get a better job. Okay, and now, see how you do that still takes work though. It's gonna take work, but you only have 343 people to deal with. In Google, you got 200 million people to deal with, and that's impossible to deal with. So that's why you give up. You call 1 or 2 people, and they have nothing for you because they're asking you for money. You can't do that. You go to here. Okay, the first one here, United Planning Organization, Job Training and Placement. A Workforce Institute offers training and placement for services to prepare you for employment, including job placement, interview training, all this is free. Okay, nobody will ever charge you. Okay, maybe you don't like them, and they're not for you because they're only training maybe healthcare professionals. And you don't want to be a healthcare professional. So you go to, here's another one called Destiny Pride Inc., Job Training Readiness. Okay, they're doing job training programs. And Goodwill. Goodwill actually has a wonderful course they do for free on starting a business. Goodwill. Who would have thought that, right? But they're training entrepreneurs, okay? And that's what you do. Job Training Pro and Confident House. DC Kitchen, want to train to be in the food business. Job Skills and Training. Job Corps, of course. Home Builders Institute offers job placement and transition assistance for those in need of help finding a job, housing and everything. Man, 347 organizations. Now, you have to go, you have to make those calls, you have to listen to people who say they can't help you, and that doesn't matter because when they say they can't help you for whatever reason, you ask them, where else can I go? That is what the whole thing is about. Trying people that won't help you, but they're in the business of helping people like you. See, if you're looking for a job, I mean, if people say, well, yeah, they're hiring over there, but they're not hiring you today. So you don't quit and say, I'm not going to look for a job anymore. Look, nobody's hiring. I called that company over there, and they're not hiring. So I guess nobody's. No. Opportunities are galore in this country. They're just not where you're looking. You have to open your mind and realize that this country just, explodes with opportunities. But they're not where you're looking. So you think they're not there. They are. And what you have to do is have the courage to call and get a no. Okay? So it's no, N-O is all about. No, K-N-O-W, about getting an N-O-W. Okay? And that's what you have. No, N-O. No about no. You have to know how important no is and how you use a no. Okay, and not a nose, but a no. And that's my whole career for 50 years has been about showing people options. But then when I show you the options, you have to take control of that and do something. People are not going to jump out of the office and come and knock on your door and hand you something. No, you have to go out and dig at it. You dig it. That's because you got to dig it because that's the only way you get it. You get it when you dig it. It's very important. And whether it's healthcare or whatever, I'll show you. You can't get healthcare. You need dentures and you can't afford them or anything like that. You go to needy, N-E-D-D-Y meds, meds.org. Okay, needymeds.org. Go to healthcare savings. Click on dental clinics. Okay. Now. Okay, when you click on dental clinics, oh, what the heck there? Somebody's selling me something here. How they sneak in here? Verifiable, what the hell is? Dental clinics, okay, dental clinics, okay, zip code 20009, okay, dental clinics, within 10 miles, okay. What do I got here? Dental clinics. Come on. Come on, okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, within 10 miles. There's 10, whoa, within 10 miles, I got 23 pages of about 10 on it. So I got 200 dental clinics, free and low-cost dental care. Free and low-cost dental care. You know, I got 23, 10 apiece, so that's 200 within 10 miles. I have one, 2 blocks from me. I get everything done for $50 a visit. That's all they charge. They charge nothing more. It's for seniors. I didn't know about that. You know, whatever. But that's just a piece. I mean, there's so many other programs people don't know. So when you call these organizations and they can't help you for some reason or other, you ask them where else to go. You always have to ask them where else to go because there's so much. You know, your state dental society has a program. They do free dental work, or dentists volunteer their time. So they need people to find people to give free dental work for it. So you have 200 places of free and low-cost dental. You have your state dental society. We have a listing. We'll give you 40 other places, you know, to do this. Same way with any kind of health care, dental care, money to live on while you're recuperating from a operation or something, or free help not to pay a hospital bill. There's so many. Don't worry about medical bills. Don't ignore medical bills. Take them to people that help you with medical bills. And that's what we do. Show you those nonprofit organizations that help with medical bills. Or you need anything. You need free help. Well, let's go into Find Help again and see what they have for dental care. Keyword. Dental, D-N-T. Dental care. Oh, there's 29. See, I found a hell of a lot more. So they're not big in healthcare. That's why Needy Meds is a better place to start with healthcare. You want to do that. You want to get a better job. We'll start calling those 340 organizations, at least in my zip code, find out how many in your zip code and start calling them. Talk to them about getting a better job, how to get it. Their vocation is to help people get that kind of help. Not your brother-in-law or anybody else you're talking about how to get a job or at the bar or something. No, they don't know this stuff. It's the people make a career helping people like you with this. They're the people you want to know what's available in your community, and it's there all over. You just have to have the gumption to make the 10, 20 phone calls, whatever it's going to take, to find the right place for you. And what I have to do is convince you that they're there, and that you then have to be convinced you want to start calling them and taking advantage of this. You have debt. Man, don't just hide. Because of what's happening, when that happens in debt and you hide and you're not getting rid of your debt, you need help to get rid of that debt. And the way you get help is by calling people, okay? And you call everybody, BT. Okay. Okay, 47 organizations in my zip code that help, free help with debt, okay? That's what you want to do. And you call a half a dozen of them. What the hell? You have nothing better to do except worry about your debt. Get rid of the worry. You have to take some action to get rid of it, though. It's not going to get rid of it by itself. You'd like to. And you like to have the guy on the white horse come up to your house and say, oh, sprinkle, sprinkle little stars. All your debt has disappeared to Mars. Or whatever. That ain't going to happen, is it? No, you know that. But it's just so hard to get motivated to do this. That's why, to me, Let's Go Help does that. I mean, we have like 12,000 people or more that help each other solve these problems. Hey, this is what I did. I mean, like Megan comes on Sunday night. You missed her last night. She'll be back again. And to solve your debt problems and how to get your debt score increased and everything. And hold your hand to get through that process. And it's all for free, just $20. That's all we do. We give out our own grants, too, to help you get rid of debt and solve problems. $70,000 every month. And we do that. That's our profit. So if we don't get enough profit, we don't give as much grants out. Next month, we're going to give out a little less, I guess, because profit was down a little bit this month. So it's a little less than money. But we're still going to give it out. So whether it's 50 or 70 or whatever, God, every month, I mean, we give out like 40% of all the income that comes in goes back to members because they help other members get grants. They show other members how to get grants because they just got it. Not me. You can't, you look at some guy who dresses like a clown and yells at you. Yeah. How could you relate to me? But you relate to people like you who are just getting this. And what motivates me is I have to get more people like that to get this help, and not just the rich people. I mean, they get, well, why do you think Elon Musk is following Trump around? He knows the best source for free money is the government. Even Bezos went to his knees and is kissing up to Trump because he wants government money. Everybody knows that this is the biggest source of money in the world is the U.S. government. And it should be helping people, but it's not. It's helping more rich people, in my mind, than it is poor people. Because here's what happened. I'll show you this a lot. Our country, United States of America, has a larger percent of poor people than any other developed country. We make more poor people. Why aren't we helping those poor people? They have skills and talent and things like that. No, we don't. See, our country is growing. This is our gross national product from 1980 to 2023. We're a country that's growing in wealth. This is how much money we generate every year. It keeps growing, keeps growing, keeps growing. So we grow more than anyone else in the world. That's right. I mean, once in a while, another country will do well, like China was going at 10%, but they're going down the toilet a little bit now. Can't get back on the road. So we're growing. Okay, we're growing like hell. Okay, but what's happening in our country? Who's getting that money when we grow? It's the rich people. This is a graph that shows you back in 1980, where 70% of the 90% bottom, so the bottom 90% of workers got 70% of all the wages in our country. This is back in 1980. The bottom 90% got 70% of all the wages. The top 10% got 30% of the wages. Okay, now, you know that we're growing. See, from 1980 to now, we're growing like a house on fire, right? Okay, now, how did the average 90% do with this? The average 90% shrank. That's how much money they're getting. As we grow, they lose, okay? But it's not everybody. Everybody didn't lose. The top 10%, as the company grew, they grew. So they're the people who are prospering from our growth. I mean, I would think the 90% of workers had something to do with that, don't you? But nobody else seems to do that. And the top 10% seems to be taking all the benefits of our growth. But I'm a biased person of that, so don't trust me. Get your own data, whatever you want to see. But all these are legitimate sources. And here, what we create is more millionaires than anybody else, okay? So we have 24 million millionaires. The next one is China with 6 million. And then you have Japan at 3 million, okay? So we're creating more millionaires. We're number one in creating millionaires. And we're number one in creating poor people. So that's why the rest of us have to get off our butts and use the system, okay? The system is there, and it's not capitalism. Capitalism is not there to help you. It's there to sell to you, okay? You have no money to buy, so forget about capitalism. Go, and that's 2/3 of the economy. You want to go to the community part. So the community society that helps you for free. They have money to help you get onto that curve and get the skills that people pay money for. And that's what you need. You need help. You need help to get out of debt and solve that debt problem, and that free help is. I tell you, here, when you go to find help, at least where I am, there's 47 organizations in my zip code that help you get out of debt for free. 47. And if you remember, we have Megan, the debt angel. She helps people get out of debt for free. And that's what it is. You have to use the free stuff. You don't throw, when you have a money problem, you don't spend money to get out of a money problem. That's like digging a hole to get out of a hole. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to use the free source, because all you're going to do is, because sales is so, they're so good at selling stuff in this country. They'll sell you something when you're in financial trouble, not solve your problem, but you think it'll solve your problem because they know how to sell you. And you buy it and won't get out of trouble, and then you just be worse off. So don't spend money when you have none, even though they promise you won't. And that's why, that's why I'm so happy we only charge $20 a month to get out. And you could ask us 100 questions a day if you want. And you have to ask questions. You have to learn how to use this system. And using the system isn't finding the right place to apply for a grant. No, using the system is finding the right organization where you live that helps people like you solve this problem. And you talk to as many people like that as you possibly can to get all the possible ideas to solve a problem like you have without having money. You need to fix up a house? Okay. So again, you don't go to Google because you'll find 500 billion people that want to charge you money to fix up your house. You go to findhelp.org, put in home repair, and you'll get 30, 40, 50 organizations that help people fix up their house for free. You start calling, and you start calling again and ask them for help. They may help, they may not. If they don't, ask them where else to help. You start talking to people that help people with that problem. And we have gazillions of them in our country, but they don't advertise, so you don't know about them, and you don't know where to call them. And that's what I try to do. And I've been doing it for 50 years, so let me help you too, because that's what it's all about. It's about you finding the help you need. Let's see. Oh, Amber, how you doing, Amber? James, I'm talking to people who are on Let's Go Help members. Don't forget, we have the next grant coming up for Let's Go Help members is free laptop computers, 30 of them by the 30th of the month. And then on the 2nd of January, I think we have $20,000 for the 4th of January. Benny, how you doing? Tammy, hi. I found this in California. What's that? See, members helping members. Here they are. Enroll today for low-cost internet in California. Wow. California. Eligible households. Learn more. How much is that? Do you know how much they charge? Low-cost internet can be easy. It takes just minutes. Choose the sign-up options best for your lowest cost options. Okay, what do they have? Oh, wow. Monthly cost as low as $9 a month. Wow, $9 a month for internet, $15 a month. Let me give you that. Here's the listing of plans they have. Okay, so right, I mean, I'd pay $100 or something like that. That's crazy. Okay, here's where to get it. Yeah, good. Thank you, Benny. No, yeah, Benny. Yeah. Okay, here's the plans. You can see from $9 to $15 a month. That's a hell of a bargain. Okay, that's what I see. Members helping members. Help me, Wanda. Wendy's. Let's go to the message. Step-by-step guide. Good. Amber. And Megan P. and All Business with Amber workshops are located there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Megan helps you with free sources to start a business. And Amber and Megan helps you with debt. Career One Stop, yes, that's where you want to go. Needy Meds, yes, that's where you want to go. Find Help, yes, that's where you. Brian, how you doing, my friend? Take me a week to write took less than 30 seconds. A letter that should have taken me a week to write. What'd you do? ChatGPT? Yes, I use it all the time. See these graphs? I do them on ChatGPT. Another graph, ChatGPT. Yeah, it would take me half a day to do some of this stuff. Or a list of it. Yeah, it's great. But I'm biased. Yeah, and even this. Look, I have ChatGPT do this for me. It's free, and you don't need much brain power. I remember you mentoring Get a Job counting fish and monitoring. Yes, remember that? Gee, that's like 50 years ago. Yes, there are job centers and free training. Yes, Brian. Yeah, Career One Stop, that's what that. Are there programs that help with tuition for students? Yes, we have a section on that. It's a bunch of places you have to talk. Look at Let's Go Meta Report, and you see on higher education, the places you don't want to miss. I mean, there's a lot of places. But the main place is go to your careeronestop.org. That's a local county office. Make an appointment with talking to them. The next is you go to your state office of higher education. Every state has grants for people in higher education, okay? And they're definitely. And then any college you're interested in, make sure you make an appointment to talk to somebody at the financial aid office. They have so much money, they don't know where to do with it, and it comes and goes. You want to have a friend there to see, because that's what I didn't do with our kids. I should have. I would find another insurance company. Doesn't make sense. What is the next plan? I have estimate. Okay. I would call FEMA back. I wouldn't give up. Use AI to create strongly worded. Good idea, Brian. See how people help people here. $10,000 deductible. Never heard of that in my life. Yeah, for insurance, no. FEMA gives up to $40,000 if you're hurt in a FEMA thing. So make sure. And if you feel taken advantage of, call your elected official. Call your senators and your congressmen and everybody to say, hey, FEMA's charging me a deductible. They shouldn't do that. Put in your zip code, find help, right? Jacqueline, because insurance had deductible. Now, is that, how is it? Oh, you're in a hurricane. God, no. Call FEMA. Because, before you, don't sign up for anything with a deductible until you talk and find out for sure. Have your congressman call them. Have the senator's office. Call all three of the national offices. They'll get the real answer for you, okay? Why would your homeowners not cover it? Yeah. Okay, I would find another. Yes, I would call FEMA. Yes, call. And then call the elected officials if FEMA doesn't answer you, right? Put in your zip code, find out. Jennifer, okay. Homeowner, sure. FEMA, would your homeowners cover the roof? Roof. Okay. Also, don't forget to go to findhelp.org and put in home repair and find other nonprofits that help repair for your homes. Good morning, our loving. Thank you so much, Trima. Good afternoon. Florida contacts are inaccurate. Well, let us know which ones. See, that's on the 500. Yeah, we try to update them as much as we can. Good afternoon, Amber, with everybody, all the Musketeers. Did Tula get the grant? No, she didn't, William. I'm sorry. Hello, let's go. Hi, everybody. Amber here. Okay, great. My voice is going. I gotta go. Goodbye, Joe. Gotta run a business. So that's why you have 12,000 people on Let's Go Help that will help you find a grant for you and help them get you the money and help you need. Remember, change your life, please. You can't be doing the same thing and expect a different result. You have to do something different. If you're not getting any help now, then you can't do the same thing and expect to get help tomorrow, okay? And the first thing is to do is only talk to organizations that end in .gov or .org. Anybody else? Just want your money. Okay, love you all. Thank you for being here and making my life the best it's ever been in my life. And I've been around for a long goddamn time, so that's saying something. And thank you for making it that way.